is taking a toll on me. You know, pages and pages reading and marking and reading, and so it's. But next week I should be done with it, and then I'm free until September 1st. So that should be
Wow.
yeah. Well, I was supposed to be coming to India last week, but you know they canceled.
How could you have managed to come to India when you were like if you were traveling?
Well, I have the exams in electronic form, so I have them because they were submitted through email.
That's very good for you. You can travel and you can also do your job.
Right. Yeah.
Interesting. Welcome, Deepak.
Hi, Lokesh. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Deepak. How are you? Long time no see.
Yes, I was just busy with something. Just trying to learn few things.
You've been missing in action for some time.
He is learning. He's a learning
I'm in learning mode. Yeah, I'm in a learning mode right now.
Exactly. And he's learning very fast. Very key things.
Well, maybe you know the moment we stop learning, we're dead, Deepak.
Exactly.
You know, we might not be buried, but nevertheless.
But after learning, I am just trying to implement things. What I've learned, I'm just trying to implement those things and try out. That's the main key. You have so much to learn.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Good morning and good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Piyush.
Hi, Piyush.
Anand, we're asking you, what do you do? Can you hear us, Anand? Anyway, he might not be attentive. So, Deepak, give us some learning here.
No, I'm just learning how to use Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn for marketing and everything. I'm just learning those things, and I will just try to implement.
Yeah, we are also soon coming with Instagram handle for the federation.
That's great.
There's a team headed by Linda is going to take care of that.
Amazing.
Twitter, probably so far I'll take care, but we will have somebody to do it.
Lokesh, you should, in fact, if you're starting with the Instagram handle, you should check our Instagram handle out.
Yeah, put that in the chat.
I will.
So are you doing it yourself, or you have assigned somebody?
So my wife is a digital marketer. She takes care of that.
You will be successful if you have a digital marketer blood. This generation or the coming generation is all about digital marketing and new ways of digital marketing. It's not about Facebook or not about content creators will be the money generator people. Whether they
there's an ocean out there.
Whether they do it for themselves or they do it for others, anybody who's creating content is a winner.
Piyush, where are you from?
I'm from Agra.
Okay, Piyush. Good.
Piyush is AM Glass, if you have known Deepak.
Okay.
Welcome, Rajat.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
My cousin Manu Singhal has also joined today.
Very nice.
He is from RK Singhal Export. Manu, unmute kar lo apne aap.
Welcome, Ajay ji.
Welcome. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, Ajay ji.
Good morning.
Welcome, Manu.
Thank you, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Welcome to the room of opportunities and solutions. मैंने नया नाम दिया इसको भी.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So we are having solutions to the challenges, and we'll have opportunities for future business and current business.
Very tempting.
Deepak Pandya.
Yes.
That's a new name.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
Very good morning. I am from Baroda. Vadodara, Gujarat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So we have reached Gujarat, Ahmedabad, Gujarat, Surat,
Yeah.
and of course we have reached a couple of more cities, and that's the whole reason of having this room digitally opened.
Yes.
That as more and more people will be realizing and getting trained. In fact, we also give training a lot of our exporter friends and buying agent friends how to conduct webinars, how to sign in, how to form a better together community.
Okay.
This
That's
is
great.
going to reap a lot of business and opportunities for everyone. So as Modi ji said, our Prime Minister, Sankalp, Sanyam, and I am adding a new word, Sangathan.
Yeah. Sankalp.
Unless you have a Sangat, unless you have a Sangathan, individual will be very slow progress. And if you do it, I don't take it as a success as well, because if your community is not successful, you alone successful is not something. That doesn't mean to anything new.
Very true.
Interesting. So what's new, Ajay? Where are we heading on the cancelled order stocks?
Started receiving offer sheets from a few of them. I think the others will need to pitch in and get the offer sheet.
So we must send the letters also
we have
to.
shared it with 3 consuls as of now. We are waiting to share it with. We are working on sharing with other consuls.
Yeah. We should send a copy to the ministers as well.
Ministers as well.
Yeah, I should send a copy to the office of the Ministry of Textile and Ministry of Commerce as well. Because they have a bigger reach than us. We are just doing a small part in what big things are lying.
Sure we can. Sure we can.
A lot of new faces today. What weekend? We are taking benefit of weekend. Yeah, hello.
Hello. How are you, sir?
All well. Is that Mohit?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Mohit. I think I saw Deepali also coming. Hello, Deepali.
I'm here. Hi, Lokesh.
We have a lot of. We should have this lockdown. It should have more of Sundays and Saturdays, ne?
Yeah.
So Deepak, we were discussing something on new learnings and new challenges. Yeah.
Yes, this is a learning process, how to conduct business and everything. And the business should be run on systems, not on individual basis. And I also learned to make a business scalable. What the investors look for, if someone wants to get funding from outside in a business, investor looks for which the business is scalable. And the business can be scalable only and only if it doesn't run only solely on your. You should have a team which can run the business in your absence. Then only an outside investor will be ready to invest in your business.
Yeah. Even if you are not looking for investor, the process should run like a car. If you're not driving, anybody can sit and drive, as long as they know how to drive.
And also, I learned that people say that we are debt-free company. So that is a very, very scary thing. From what I learned, that means that no one is ready to invest in your business. You should have a loan or something kind of that thing, so that people can you know where the shortcomings are in your business. Like when buying a house, I suggest to everyone, take a loan for at least 1 lakh rupees, so that the banks will follow all the formalities and check that if something is missing in with it.
Deepak, this is a very idealistic situation in India. Problem is that if I'm going to take a 1 lakh loan from, for example, I will take your example only. I can tell you there are hundreds of banks. I will not quote anybody. They will simply find an answer or find a reason to approve your loan, irrespective of checking your credibility. If there is a tolerance, they will just literally want to go away with, sir, ye to chala lenge hum. We will manage this.
No.
So that is not the right way of assessing your company. That bank has approved my company, so my company is very strong.
No. I want to say that it's not assessing your credibility. It will check the credibility of the property.
First of all, the guy who's checking or the integrity of the person who's checking, you cannot bank anything on them. No, unki apni credibility question mein.
No, sir, I disagree with you on this.
Well,
I had taken loan of 60 lakh rupees from a bank and without paying any bribe or anything and without any collateral. I had that experience with my bankers. It is just the reputation you have to build slowly and gradually. You know how difficult it is to get a loan from a bank. And I got a business loan of 60 lakh rupees without any collateral security. This is my
you should reach out to Deepak. He will be fine. He's a leader in this. If he has got it for himself, and that is the message of this Better Together. Reach out to Deepak, and Deepak, you must help at least one of the business owners who would come to you. I'm not saying to all, but maybe at least one.
I'm very open to help people, and in a personal meeting also, I try to tell you that it is very easy to get loans from the bank. The only thing they look for is your intentions to pay back. They want the security of their money. That's it. And you are able to convince them. It is very easy to get it.
Yeah. Interesting. Good. So the good take is that today we have one person who can actually lead us on easing out our credit issues, which are going to actually come. They are there, but they will be increasing day by day as we move forward in expanding our business. Deepak, you can leave your number in the chat box.
I will leave my number in the chat box, and anyone can contact me. I can help them, but the bank should be a public sector bank, not the private banks. I'm not sure about the private banks, but I am 100% sure about the public sector bank, the government banks. They are very flexible. You have to put on paper everything, put your papers right, and you can get a loan up to 10 lakh rupees very easily.
So just as Deepak has sent a disclaimer, we as the Federation also are sending disclaimer. We are not responsible for anything recommended, anything people are asking, sharing, giving. It is all about your own business decision and risk.
Correct.
Sir, can you please tell some little brief introduction about Deepak Ji? We are not aware.
We'll do the introduction session.
Yeah.
And you can also request for a breakout session individually after the meeting at 1 o'clock. PP Mats. Who is Ava International? Sir, नाम बताइए sir. Company तो बहुत बेच ली sir. What's the name of the person at PP Mat Ava International? We need the person name as well. And I think this will be one of my topic, one of the points of the topic today. Mayank, thank you, Mayank. So now Mayank, PP Mats, Ava International.
I will also request all the participants to mute their mics when they are not speaking. It will help in clarity.
I have not posted the house rules because they are sent by email, but I will be posting when people join. And because if I post them in the chat now, the people who join later, they will not see the chat. Mike, you are very late. You're still awake?
Yeah, I'm still good.
Getting ready for your presentation tomorrow?
Absolutely. Actually, we're going to have quite a few people from the Global Box team attending from China, from Europe, from Canada,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
over the place.
I would actually would also be happy if you have done that. That few of the sellers who are already making money, they can come in the room.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I never actually sent anything to some of the sellers. I
Yeah.
sent only to the Global Box team.
Yeah.
But
And maybe not even if they're not in India, no worries. We can learn from people from China or from other countries how they are using Global Box. And in case the Indian exporters are finding it difficult, this is a community, as we have always reiterating in every 5-10 minutes. This is the Better Together platform. Our keyword is better together. So if we are,
well,
if we have to be,
I'm bringing
Mike.
some buyers from China, some buyers, some import exporters from China. So
Very
they,
good.
they are working with Global Box, and they would be able to facilitate for some of our vendors, the Indian vendors, to to connect with Chinese entities.
Very good.
Lokesh, I wanted to add, I already registered with Global Box, but I'm just not posting the products due to this lockdown. After the lockdown opens up, I will posting my products over there.
So, Mike, you want to add something on this? I don't think so. It's the right idea.
I think, Deepak, I think you should start uploading, because it's going to give you an understanding of the process. Now,
Yes.
tomorrow when I do the presentation, I'll briefly talk about the process of uploading products. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, just briefly going to fly through it. But it's important for people to start seeing, because now is when people are actually looking online for products.
And if you find some hiccup when you actually want to sell, and then you're launching and you find some hiccups, you will be late in missing. You'll miss the sales.
Okay, I will start doing it.
Mike, I have a question from you, Mike.
Please.
Yes.
I have been the member of Alibaba for like 13 years, and I have met Jack Ma. They have awarded me for being the Asia Pacific Economic Council the winner of e-commerce champion. I was there in nomination for 30 members. Now I have a question from you. How your website is different from Alibaba.com?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, Mike, just one last question. Yeah.
I will be answering these questions tomorrow during the presentation.
Yes, that's exactly my statement.
Feel free to connect with me on WhatsApp, and then we can discuss this But tomorrow I will address exactly how Global Box is different from Amazon, Alibaba, Flipkart, all these guys, eBay, and everybody else.
And the session is 2 hours, so we have ample time after the session, the presentation is over, to go collectively. And then later on, one-on-one, I think, Mike, you need to have a couple of hours for the audiences tomorrow.
I'm free for all day. Remember, it's
That's
morning for
Sunday.
me. It's going to be a problem for you, because it's going to be quite late for you guys.
So we Indian business owners can always not sleep till midnight. That's the culture we have. Sadly, but that's it. That's the reality.
Lokesh,
I will put my
yes.
If tomorrow we skip introduction session, so we have more time.
Well, we have 2 hours, and Kapil, I think 2 hours is a big learning. See, that's what I'm saying. We should not focus on one benefit only. That okay, let's have Mike took the whole session, and we only want to learn how you sell. You're here to also collaborate. This is a net. That if you look at the format, almost half of the 1 hour, we're just talking to each other.
Yes.
The business skills, the tips are hardly 10 or 15 minutes. So please don't club that networking, that germination of ideas, collaborations to die. Just because we need to give Mike 2 hours, which he doesn't actually need. So coming to your question, yes, everybody wants to sell. We are very aggressive in selling, but let's also have to take care that this is not the moment to think of your own. Come in the room when you have something to give as well. So your mindset right now should be, how can I help somebody here? Just like Deepak mentioned. Deepak has clearly said this example in the morning, that I could get 60 lakh of loan from a bank without collateral. Why don't I share this story with anyone who's interested? It might work for you, it might not work for you, but at least there is no harm in learning or even exploring. This is the entrepreneurship we all have. Who are the entrepreneurs? We explore, we take risks, we see how people are doing it, and then we try to do it ourselves. Okay, let me do myself. This whole session when I'm doing, I've learned and I'm learning at midnight session with other people, and I learn something over there. And then, okay, tomorrow I will try in my platform. I have no fear of making mistakes. And same as business owners, we don't. If we fear making mistakes, we cannot work as an employee. We cannot work as an employer.
Don't be afraid
Thank you,
of
Lokesh.
failures.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't be afraid of failures.
Exactly.
Yep.
If I may just for 1 second interject. So I have invited a lot of the globalbox.world team members from around the world, from China, from Europe, from Romania, from Canada, from the United States. So I would like to give them also the opportunity to say, 15, 20 seconds about themselves.
Exactly.
I think it's going to give some credibility. So I think it's important to, to understand who's in the room, who's attending. So
this webinar or the conference room is open for 4 hours, at least for 4 hours, from 8 to 12. Anybody who has anything to do with 1 person or 2 person, they are most welcome to go into a chat room. If you would like them to address in open, it can go on and on. I have no issues. I have personally attended sessions in the last 3 weeks, which ran almost like 6.5 hours, and I was the one who left. So it was running almost like 9 hours. And what do they talk? They're all buyers. They're all talking about different things. There are some beginners. There are some experience. And I could realize that why they are doing it. What is the whole issue of, I was able to, in the beginning session, I was even not able to understand. What do they talk for 6 hours or 7 hours? They're all competitors. They all have their own businesses in Amazon. But when I started to get into the conversation, I could see, oh, this is a self-help community which is actually building, and the guy who's leading it, he himself is a global seller. And I don't know how he makes money and what benefits it, but when you explore this community, then you will realize this is a new way of marketing. Deepak has witnessed few sessions. Ajay has witnessed few sessions. Okay, Neha, I think, are you there? Deepak, would you like to take over the introduction part today?
Okay.
Because we have overshot by 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, I would like Mike to introduce himself first.
Thank you, Deepak. Just briefly, my name is Mike Ivanov. I'm the president and CEO of globalbox.world. It's an e-commerce platform, a global e-commerce platform, and we facilitate the convergence of buyers and sellers worldwide. So in essence, anybody that is a manufacturer, a wholesaler, a retailer, anybody that's looking to sell their products either in India or export, we can help you with that. So feel free to connect with me. I have uploaded my WhatsApp number into chat. Please download it, connect with me in chat. And tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., I'll do a session with more details about globalbox.world. Thank you so much.
Mr. Deepak Pandya, please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir, muted. Unmute yourself.
Please unmute yourself first.
Okay. Yeah, I am Deepak Pandya from Vadodara, Gujarat. We are into specialty gases, and we do import and exports of specialty gases. But I wanted to do my own import and export business, say like into some garments or some other products like. So that's the reason I'm joining with you people. With your advice, I can do something better. Blessing and advice. Thank you.
So I would, Deepak, hold on. I would request a couple of exporters to take him into a breakout room after the session and just start to explain or even express your views and seek his opinion, because it is not easy to take a lap in a new business, a new entity right now, especially apparel, garments. So just take your baby step very carefully, and I would request exporters to actually come in and just do a small session with him. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Ajay Abral, please.
Ajay, you muted. Ajay is not listening. Go ahead. Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Ajay Abral. I'm from UA Consultants. We are buying agents with our primary market being US. We are in the lifestyle products, and I'm part of the FBA team as the secretary, holding everybody together and getting everybody focused to doing things. So welcome all. Happy to see you all here.
Deepali.
Hi everyone. I rarely attend these meetings, but today, since it was a Saturday, I thought I'll attend one. I aspire to be to get into this business. Currently, I'm working with Publicis Sapient as a user experience designer, and my role there is looking after taking care of the user experience of mobile and web applications, e-commerce as well. So I'm here to learn a lot of things, and one day I shall want to start something of my own.
All the best, Deepali. Rajat, please introduce yourself.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Rajat Singhal from Archimpex INC Moradabad. We are the exporters, suppliers, and manufacturer of metal handicrafts. We specialize in household article, home decor articles, which includes pet items, wall decor, recent furniture, kitchenwares, and a little bit of these tabletop accessories. Thank you.
Ishank, please. Ishank Joshi.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon to all of you. My name is Ishank, and I am working with the MA Design India Private Limited that primarily sells their products under the brand name Michael RM. So we...
Go ahead, Ishank, go ahead. The network issue. Deepak, go ahead.
Okay, Mohit from Matt India.
Hi everyone. I think someone else is also talking.
Yeah, Ishank, we can hear you now. Please complete.
Yes, sir. So also there are some of the companies in USA, they have departmental stores. So they also sell our product under our shelf names. And we have a different model also called B2C. So we also sell with the B2C model like with the online platform, or you can say the e-commerce platform. Thank you.
And how are you connected to the BTS? You haven't introduced yourself, the major thing you're doing.
Pardon, sir?
You did not introduce your BTS work. How deeply you are, what are you doing at BTS?
I just try to learn as many as things I can in this free time. So basically, I'm very thankful to the locations. So you just give me a direction to do all the things in a right way. Most probably the apps, the technological things basically.
That is not something I asked you. So guys, let me say, Ishank is one of the COVID warriors who's helping us come on board. This is what exactly I wanted to tell you, to declare that I am one of the volunteers who's giving this opportunity, who's giving this platform 1 hour every day. Also, I'm taking account in the BTS every day at 10 o'clock at night. He's posting the number of members we have joined in. So these are things, Ishank, I wanted to say, don't go into appreciation mode. It's not necessary now. Go ahead, Deepak.
Yes.
Mohit, continue.
Yeah. Hi everyone. This is Mohit Singla. We're an export firm with the name Matt India at Panipat. We're basically the manufacturers and exporters of home furnishing and floor covering products that includes rugs, bath mats, carpets, cushions, etc. Apart from these fresh orders, we're also into stock loads of such products. These stock loads are full container loads, just as similar to the fresh produce, as these are either surplus production, closeout, cancel orders, etc., which gives actually mutual benefits to buyers as well as us, as we are able to liquidate, and from the buyer side, we're able to sell at a huge discount of about 40 to 50%. So that's beneficial for both of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohit. Mr. Naveen Gupta, please.
Hi, this is Naveen from Nirmal Designs, factory based in Kundli, working in home furnishings and rugs. Main market is USA.
Next one, Deepak.
Mr. Manu Singhal, please.
Yeah. Hi everyone. This is Manu Singhal from RK Singhal Exports, Muradabad. We are into manufacturing of bathroom accessories, furniture, wall mirrors, and just a year back, we have also added a range of cane products. Like we are manufacturing lamps of cane lamps, and then chairs of cane and console of cane. Wall hangings also we have developed some. Like we are more into cane now. We are developing some items in cane. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Piyush.
Good afternoon, everyone, and good evening, Mike. I'm Piyush from AM Glass International. We are manufacturers and exporters of glass artware. By glass artware, I mean lamps, vases, hand-cut vases, hand-cut votives. It can be hand-cut bowls as well. Any tabletop accessory, primarily. We export to Western Europe, USA, Southeast Asia, Middle East, and we have just launched ourselves in India as well. We do sell stock products in India and abroad. Thank you.
Mr. Kapil Grover. Please unmute. Kapil, please unmute yourself.
Hello. Hi, this is Kapil Grover from Panipat. I'm running a buying agency, namely Omega Merchandising. And our core product is floor coverings like carpets, bath mats, and rugs. And we are cultivating multiple countries. Thank you.
Mr. Mayank Goyal, PP Mats.
Hi, I am Mayank Goyal. We are the manufacturers of indoor and outdoor rugs, PP mats. Our products are also used for beach and RVs, and they are also used for relief mats and prayer mats. We are mainly exporting to Europe right now, and we are looking to explore our market in other countries as well. Thank you.
Mr. Anant Kumar. Anant, please
Hi,
unmute.
good morning.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning. My name is Anand, and my company is Creations of India. I'm into manufacturing of fashion jewelry and accessories, including bags, handbags, lady bags, made of canvas, leather, and macrame. And my factory is in Delhi.
Okay. Abhinav Goyal. Abhinav Goyal, please introduce yourself. Yeah.
Hi, this is Abhinav Goyal from Superior Hardware. We are situated in Aligarh. We are in manufacture, supply, and export of a rather comprehensive and exclusive range of 1,500 builder hardware products, and encompassing the home furnishing, decorative, and garden hardware products made up of a variety of different suitable metals. Which are ingeniously engineered and competitively priced, and we are very aesthetic and durable builders hardware products. Thank you.
Shreyash.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Shreyash Bhandari. I run a logistics company in Gurgaon. We are doing logistics for mostly hard goods and furniture and all home decor products to US and Europe. 2 years back, I started a buying agency as well by the name of Sourciage. Sourciage is like a concierge for sourcing. In that, we offer all the services which a buying agent or a sourcing agent is doing, right from the logistics, the packaging, the designing, and the quality. So yeah, that's it. And we have a good setup in Jodhpur and Jaipur for hard goods and furniture, and we have been working with suppliers for over 20 years in the logistics and the customs clearance industry. So we have good connections with the suppliers in Jodhpur and Jaipur. So if you have any requirements for hard good furniture, Shisham, or any type of wood, then definitely we will be able to help you out with that.
But Shreyas, we'll meet you in breakout room. I would like to be, if you're available, to sit with you in another room after the meeting.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah.
And I would like to meet with Shreyash as well, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Vishal Budera from Balaji Overseas Panipat. We are manufacturer exporter of all kind of the home goods and floor covering. Our major market is US. Thank you so much.
Neeta. Nita Aneja, please.
Nita, you're muted.
Yes, hi. Hi, this is Nita Aneja, and I'm from Trends International Incorporated. This is a buying house, and we are working with US and Europe in multiple product categories. I'm also a FBA body, governing body member, and I'm also a volunteer with FBA COVID Warrior team. Yeah, thank you.
And you're going to present a very fantastic presentation. I think tomorrow it is one of the most interesting presentation I will ever have with our team. I'm very excited.
Mr. Lokesh Parashar.
Yes, sir.
Please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Lokesh Parashar. I am the host here. I'm at ADK India LLC as a buying agency, a consulting firm in US. I am also now international business consultant, a marketing consultant for anybody across the globe when they want to buy or sell products into different countries. I have posted certain house rules. Before I can introduce myself, I will quickly go through them. Please mute yourself and only unmute when you want to speak. There are several tips on the laptop. You can explore how you do it very fast. You are most welcome to come early in the meeting because that is the time to network and find out some solutions and opportunities for business. Raise your hand to seek attention. We will, of course, we'll try and have ample time given to you to speak. Feedback emails comes to you after every event. The more you give feedback, the more we are becoming efficient in creating better coordination of what needs to come and what is the thing that we need to improve. And lastly, but this is a new point I've added, look for opportunity to help others in this meeting, rather looking for a help. That is my strong message. It doesn't go very well with a lot of people, but those who have done this, they will be testimony to how the nature and how the community has helped them in n number of times. So please, very strong message from me. Now I will start. It's 12:31. I'll start the session. Before I start the session, I've given you a few questions. Everybody knows that today.
Let me introduce myself.
Sorry, Deepak.
Okay, this is Deepak Gupta. I am in this export line since 27 years, since 1992. And I have been an exporter, I have been an agent, I am into logistics. These are different verticals of my experience and knowledge. And currently I am acting as a trading agent. So I do export myself and I also help factories to export their products, either taking locally or direct exports. This is my introduction.
Very good. Thank you. So we have this topic of a lot of people had, whenever we ask a question that, do you think you should be selling domestically? Because this room is basically for our community of exporters and buying agents. Almost everybody is welcome to come here. Startups or even thinking of doing some business, they're most welcome. Employees are also here because they also learn a lot of things. So when we had this discussion going on, I thought, okay, let's have a special session. And this is how we actually create sessions. By having concerns raised, feedbacks, and we have 2 new events lined up in the coming week. So yes, definitely international business will be having a very, very tough time, especially for manufacturers. And then the only option with them is either they have to reduce the operations, or if they have huge factories, they have huge product, they have invested so much in knowledge, design and everything. So where is the new market for you? So most of them have said, okay, why don't we explore domestic as well? There was a resistance from exporters before. There are still some exporters who doesn't think that India is not a good market. We will not sell here, but there are various opportunities available as per your conditions, as per your challenges, as per your terms. It is not something which you cannot do it. The whole world is looking at India as a market. So I would strongly advise you, if you're not looking at the opportunity, please look for it. This is the need of the hour as well. And eventually you might go back to Europe, to your export market. We did that in September 11. I personally did in September 2008 when Lehman happened. I shifted to Europe market, then left the Europe market and went back to America market. So as an entrepreneur, you need to explore which market is now giving you more money in margin. So these 5 questions which I posted, you should be able to save the chat and send me a message, maybe on email. The very important thing between when you think of selling domestic and institutional, especially institutions means, Mike, you want to raise a hand? Anyway, institutions is, can somebody tell me what an institution sales means?
If no one
Anybody?
is speaking, then I will like to speak.
Yeah, please speak.
Okay. Like Lokesh is mentioning, there is a very big market out there.
Deepak, hold on. Simple question, simple answer. What is an institution or a sales?
Institution is a big, like you can go to the military canteens. It is an institution. You can go to even to the hard jail, or you can go to any of the big consumption companies.
So
for your products.
To sum up, school, college, hospital, hotels, prisons, institutions, big NGOs, WHO, UNO, they're all institutions. They are direct consumers, but they buy in wholesale. They are not retailers. They will not pay you as a price for a retailer, but they are not resellers as well. They are direct consumers, and that is a sweet spot. You wanted to add something, Rajatji, or this is enough for the question? Anyway. So you need to have the first question. This is very much clear that now everybody understands what is an institution where you have to do the sales, domestic or international. They are present in every country. The first condition is that you have to have the right resources. I will not recommend this for startups, especially the one-man companies. Please don't do it. You are fighting a very losing battle. Create resources, create systems, delegate some jobs or hire some people, and until you are not there, do not think of entering that market. It is highly competitive. It is highly word of mouth market. It is highly referral market. So if you are not credible, if you do not have a trust, doesn't have a setup to manage things, you will just waste your time, or some people might also cheat you. Oh, we can get you the entry. I know people in Samsung. Oh, but I will need some money. This is exactly how it happens in different countries. As I'm not talking about India. Various countries, especially the developing nation countries, you will find such people. Oh, I have connections with my government. I can get you a contract. No, don't do that. Deepak, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say first thing to everyone, be honest in your business. Try not to give any bribes or anything to anyone.
So Deepak, let's not diverge from that. Hold on. You can have a session on that. We can set up a session. Very good question. We have only 15 minutes to speak actually. Second is maximum business in network institutional sales, whether international or global, comes from referrals and word of mouth. It is not a cold call. There are certain fairs you can do, and I recommend those fairs for factories who have good turnover, I would say. Not a small turnover, but a healthy turnover with right sources. Then you should go to these institutional trade fairs. Otherwise, maximum business in institutions comes by the word of mouth and referrals, networking. You need to be a marketing manager. Even if you are a manufacturer, you need to have those communication skills. It is not possible for a manufacturer to be rude, or the way they behave with the factory or employee or their home, and they will say, oh, I can easily sell. You are not selling a product to institution. I'm giving you a very strong message. You are selling a service. You're selling an attitude to an institution. An institution doesn't change their vendors very soon. Unless they have a problem, unless they have really big troubles, they will not change. So it is very, very apt. If you do not have that skill, if you cannot gain that skill, you're too busy into manufacturing, it's very difficult to come out of a strong, aggressive behavior of as a manufacturer or a labor manager. Then please have somebody sweet as a marketing manager. It is very easy to hire people who are soft skills and communication very strong, making relationships very strong with them. Plus, you have to do this assessment with yourself. One-to-ones and with contacts fair. This is a giver's, I would say, policy. The business lies within your network only. It is, you don't have to go at long places or maybe big names and then waste your time and energy. Oh, Deloitte is a very big company. Let me go and talk to Deloitte. Let me find resource there. Your business lies in your contact sphere. The people who are very, very near to you in the business, near to you in your network, where you can actually tell them, guys, I need some connects. Tell me, where are the corporate companies? This is a list of 10 different institutions. Who do you know in these people, in these institutions? And to talk to them as in your contact sphere, the people whom you know. Must be open-minded to learn and earn from the journey. This is a very, very learning process business. It is not easy. It is not conventional marketing. The exporters for 15 years, 20 years, they have been selling into internationally by trade fairs, by visiting. It is a different model. You have to learn certain things. You have to learn certain skills new. And then you should think of earning. You might take a year to crack. You might take 2 years to crack. But once you do it, it is one of the fantastic models. People are making millions as an exporter as well. Simply say yes or send your email. I would say write your email if you would like to know more about it, how to do it. We can have certain sessions. I will need 3 hours from you actually on one day to have you explore how you do it with what we have been talking about. Deepak, you have any point here? All right, guys, we have 5 more minutes before we open the networking session. I will give you the things to discuss before we break out in the rooms.
Okay, I want to add here that be consistent in your efforts and be professional on your product. You should know your product very well. And I can see Mike raising his hand. Mike, do you want to say something?
Yeah, just wanted to mention this, that many manufacturers are thinking about selling their products. I think we need to emphasize that the value that you are adding to the client is not about you making money. It's about what sort of value are you adding to the client itself. Think about the things from the client's perspective, not from your own perspective. That's the point I wanted to make.
There are various platforms and position and opportunities. It is not, I'm not talking about one specific opportunity. It all, most of the thing depends upon your resources, your capabilities, your strength, your weaknesses, your structure. So when we are talking, we will not be talking about one specific. It is not a marketing for one product or one service. We are not doing anything here. I will just explore and open up the opportunities, what I have seen people making money into institutions. Now you decide how you want to choose that part. Depending upon your customization, you might come back with questions to me as a friend. I can recommend, okay, this might work for you and this might not work for you. So I have sent you in the chat. Now we have, this is our core of the meeting, which we always discuss, things to discuss before we leave the meeting. Breakout sessions, of course, some have requested. I have also requested with Shreyas. Shreyas in the chat box, you have already done that. If you want to have institutional sales in India and globally, send your email addresses. Recording is available for every session now from the last, I think, 2 weeks. So we have 20 videos also at the Federation page, and every session which we're doing is also recorded now. You can only request for a recording from the Federation also. As a WeTransfer file, you might not want to go to Facebook and see it. The presenters who are coming, they will also get the same thing. Rajat and other exporters are now lined up from, I think, 26th or 27th. So from 25th onwards, what we are going to do is our 12 noon session will have expert authority. It is not about you and me talking here. We'll bring some expert authority on different topics to speak for half an hour with the core slot. And then we might stay back for longer duration. We might ask the expert authority to stay back the subject which they're specializing into to speak to us. 8 p.m. will be slot for the exporters. People like Mike, who is an opportunity, who is a buyer. We are also reaching out to certain buyers who can come at 8 p.m. slot. Maybe not to look for an exporter, maybe not to have a short-term transaction done, but at least they should be able to tell us how things will move in their side of the story. What is their planning? How we can plan themselves together, and because they will be talking about not only their business but their community. So we are dividing these 2 sessions into 2 different modules now. 5 p.m. is closed door meeting with buying agents. You're most welcome to share that 5 p.m. meeting is a closed door meeting. Shreyas, if you're a buying agent, you're most welcome on 5 p.m. This is a strategy meeting where we find business for buying agents. So we find solutions to a buying agency business, or how we help the exporters as collective partners. So this is a closed door meeting because we have a lot of strategy to do and we have a lot of internal things to discuss. Session are coming up, how to manage cancelled order. I think we did one yesterday. It's available on the Facebook to have a view of how we think that orders should be managed now. There are certain more sessions coming up. It is not a small topic. We are covering it like module by module. Prepare your 30-second elevator pitch. We are going to bring back the networking and selling sessions here. that you need to be very, very apt with what you are doing, what you want to sell. We are going to have networking sessions in the coming weeks where you can pitch your business to whosoever is the audience. For example, like Mayank did today. And that was something which I wanted to tell you an institution example. I said, I'll quote you. When Mayank said PP Mats and Aya, or I think what was the international name, he forgot to mention his name. That is not done now in current scenario as a business. People will connect to people when they see a value in the trust they can have. So please don't oversell the company, rather than basically have a relationship building beforehand, and then the business will come. That is the new norm, at least for the few years I can see. People might go back to the same traditional practical shortcut transactional value of life, but right now the soft corner people have is, okay, if you are a good person, you have good product, I am willing to take it from you. If you are rude, you're just overselling, you're aggressive, maybe I'm not interested. All right, guys. So ask the association of different exporters wherever you are, Surat, Ahmedabad. We are willing to hold combined sessions with your multiple exporters in the room, or entrepreneurs in the room, and few of our buying agent who are the buyers community. We will be very happy to do sessions in between hours also. It's not necessary that we'll be doing 12 or 8 p.m. We can have the session anywhere. But your association needs to bring few more people collectively, and we'll also bring people from our buying community as purchase community to look at possible collaboration what we can do. If you found value, please share with others. That is the message I think I've been giving you ever since the beginning. Help others. If you thought that yes, this is a platform where we are learning, we are gaining some opportunities, there is something in this session, I'm coming back. Please share it with other people. And book your slots. As I've told you, we are coming with the virtual factory showcase from April 25th onwards. Already slots till May 1 are booked. So you have to book a session on May 2. And we do need 10 to 12 days to have you on board, because the promotion of the factory goes on for 10 days in different circles, in different platforms of buying agencies, liaison offices, social media, LinkedIn, Instagram, all the buyers who are on our mailers. And that is also the same presenter has to do with their presenting that, okay, I am going live on maybe May 2nd. All the buyers who would like to work with me, they can actually watch this live or maybe afterward to see who I am, what is my strength. So we need those 10, 12 days of marketing for you to have better audience. To book your slots now so you have as early as possible a presentation, but not for minimum 10 days. We need you to prepare yourself. Simple example, download Meetup. Also, there are various groups which I would recommend you to explore and see if are there institutions, are there certain people who I can connect for domestic business or for international business. Just explore the Meetup. It's very good mobile app, very interactive mobile app. You can also send messages to the members. Like Piyush sent me a message on his booking of a slot, and he just used Meetup. Fantastic way of doing it. Because if I'm on Meetup page for n number of time, I'm missing my email. So he smartly played and he just shoot a message on Meetup. Finally, the message is FBA is your stepping stone in this chaos and as well as in future business promotion. We are here to help you find market, explore, and offer solutions to your challenges. That is what the Federation will be doing for their members. And that is what we'll be doing for exporters. Just a short message to exporters. Buying agent is a double benefit to you. They not only bring value to the entire supply chain by being a forex earner themselves, but the work they bring goes to an exporter. So I would humbly request you, please respect the relationship you have with them. There might be certain bad apples, I'm not talking about them, but whomsoever wants to be a buying agent, I would say he does a service to nation by twice of what an exporter can do. Because he himself is a forex earner, he himself is selling India, come to India, buy from India, we can manage the business. But eventually when the business comes in, it goes to an export factory. Guys, I open the forum now for talking and taking all the networking thing you want to do. And at 1 o'clock, we'll break out the rooms. I hope I was making sense because I was just talking. Yeah? I don't like this. Please open up your microphones and speak.
Okay, that makes clearly a sensible talk. So I know you are talking for a long time, and we just grab many things from it.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to share something, or this is open forum, guys? Take advantage, speak up. Then don't waste time in recommending, commending myself. These thumbs up are enough for me to see that yes,
Well,
engaged.
Yeah, should I say some words?
Yes, but no appreciation for me.
And nothing for you. Just I want to make aware of everybody's experience, but we usually get the fake mails from Kenya and Nigeria for the institutional sales and government supplies. So plus just be aware that they are just making a fool of everybody. So don't get trapped with those people.
So Ajay, you would like to tell them Federation has key offices and key people in different countries, including Nigeria. We have made deep connects in I think 48 countries so far. Where if you find something, if find any business, come to us. We will do something for you in those countries, even including Nigeria. Ajay, you want to say something about it?
So the Federation is working on multiple levels with different customers, as well as creating what you call is a connect point for the industry.
Linkages.
Engage them when they get into those countries. So over a period of time, we are creating a network where, for an example, if I take a country like Ukraine, we have a lady who runs the office for herself as a buyer in apparel. At the same time, she is our connect to making the visiting factory owner or the buying agent meet the local people, talk in the local Ukrainian language, and be the interpreter and make sure that everybody on the table understands the nuances of working with Ukraine. She's also has an office in Poland. So yes, Poland is also covered in that sense. We have the ability to actually take and organize a buyer-seller meet. We have done one last year. We will be doing one more this year. So in Poland, we are also conducting buyer-seller meets. We have a similar facilitation in Nigeria. We have one which is working in the Northern America towards the New York and New Hampshire, the upper American states. It's not 100% put in place, but yes, the idea was to take last year a trip. We could not do that. We are planning to do it this year. Once the market opens and it gets stabilized, we will be doing it. It will start with Atlanta, and then we will go to Atlanta, Philadelphia, New York. And
so, adding to Ajay, since the traveling is not happening, we will be, and we are actually working on, a team is working on bringing buyers to this room, and we do a networking session, a delegation level setting. As soon as buyers are getting ready to get back, we understand they also need supply chain restored ASAP. So we are creating a platform where buyers can actually come here, and we have a B2B delegation and e-delegation trip, I would say. Right, Ajay?
Yeah, the idea is to take it online and make a platform which will work online in benefit of the industry as well as the buying person who's wanting to do it. So what we are going to do is we are doing this in baby steps. We are taking baby steps in the current weeks and current days. That's what we are trying to do from the next week, when we are having each exporter come and showcase their product with a limited number of buyers coming in and looking at it. Slowly we will start marketing that product line across our data network and seeing who shows interest and what kind of an interest. Once the interest gets developed and somebody wants to talk, then we will organize what you call as break room sessions or individual sessions between the exporter and the buyer to take up their discussion on a common platform, and then probably as they get more comfortable, they can do it on one-on-one.
Yeah, they can take up their own Zoom meetings, and you can be in the room for half an hour or even an hour. You can take them to your virtual factory tour with your cameras. So these are the new techniques and new tools we are going to
and we really encourage most factories to actually start working on that by creating their own small video snippets of how their factory functions. Yes. And how they are recording the product variety and the plethora of things that they're doing. So, it's not I'm saying make a huge one, but make a 3-minute snippet. So it's a 3-minute video which tells you about what you do, how you do, and what kind of product you are making.
Ajay, let me add to this. We are bringing a videographer company as a presenter on the 12 noon session, I think on 27th or 26th. Please tune into the event. She's going to tell you what you need to do yourself as a self-made. If you need help, professional help, they are there to help you, because that industry is going to go boom now. And so I could catch hold of a very professional lady, and she has given us 40 minutes or 30 minutes of time to actually tell you why and how you should do it and why it is so important now.
Very well. Yeah, and it's like we are trying to educate as well as we are trying to get you ready for the next
level of marketing. Yeah.
Next level, because this is going to be a post-COVID era where we are expecting business model to change. If it is not changing immediately, but it will change. People will restrain from traveling, where unnecessary travel or travel just for the sake of coming and looking at something will.
Yeah, we have a session on speed. We have a session coming up on speed, and time is money. This is one of the points we are going to discuss there. Speed is a key now in business. Anybody else?
Lokesh.
So Piyush, hold on. So Rajatji, coming to your question, we also have Nigeria as our connect point. We have deep linkages in Nigeria. Anybody has any country in such, please reach out to the federation. Maybe we are not covered right now, but if you have a need, we will make connections so that we also are connecting to different countries. As I told you, we have 50 plus countries, we have deep connections. There might be a country you might have a connection there. So we'll try and get them on board as well. Yes, Piyush.
Just an observation, and maybe we are missing out on something. What we feel as far as the US market is concerned is we either get queries from New York or Texas for that matter, or on the West Coast, we get it from California at the maximum. So is there a reason why it's only limited to that, or is it that we haven't explored other states there?
Ajay should answer your question actually. He is an expert in US. Ajay, you muted. Ajay, hold on, you muted.
So I'm saying your voice was cracking, and I can do this with you in a break room. So if you want to take it separately, we'll be happy.
Just a short note, Ajay. He said that most of the customers that come into me are from either East Coast or West Coast. Why not from the rest of American states?
So it's a general knowledge kind of a thing. Primary areas would be primary cities, and they are concentrated on the two far ends of the country. The middle part is all like Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh in India, Jharkhand. Now you know the buying capacity in those areas versus buying capacities in the bigger cities. So
it is as good as
gives you an outline.
It is as good as Mumbai and Kolkata being bigger cities because they are ports.
So that is what I'm trying to say, that bigger cities, bigger locations will be those. I'm not saying that you should not discount the other places. The other places are equally good, but then their product line is different and their expectation of the product is different. अब आप उत्तर प्रदेश में जो बेचोगे वो एक स्कर्ट नहीं हो सकती है. It has to be a different dress and it has to be a different way of putting it together. कपड़ा चाहे वही हो, but you need to just get ready to see where and what you are taking.
Mike, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention to Piyush that in North America, most people are focused primarily on the two coasts, as Ajay has mentioned. The interior United States is not very open-minded. They are primarily internally focused. So, but you can there are different ways, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about this, through which you can actually reach this customer audience as well. But you cannot generalize it. The customer on the two coasts is totally different than the customer inside the in mid US. So don't worry about that. But as I said, tomorrow we can talk about more about how you can actually reach to those customers as well.
Sure. Thank you.
We have 2 more minutes before we break out the rooms. Any new people have any questions? The new joinees today, how did you feel about the whole?
Hi, It was really nice. I wanted to understand, do you have connections or do you have networks with other buying agents who are based in, for example, in US or in France or Germany, like buying agents from India getting connected with buying agents who are based in US, and then we can collaborate and work together.
Ajay, you're muted.
So I would not say no to that. I'm saying yes to it, but we are not connected with every country as yet, or we are not multiply connected with multiple people. We have a few connects in US. We have only one connect in Europe as of now, and we are looking for more. I mean, the more we get, the more people can get together. It's great. We have a few connects in Hong Kong, China. I mean, those are still producing countries. There are very few buying agents who are based out of those, what you call as procurement countries. Most of them are based in Asia, and that's where we are building more networks.
Yes, I would.
With Pakistan, for that matter, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Vietnam, China. So we have people out there.
Ajay, let me add. Shreyash, you should recall what I said. Your business of collaborations, your business actually starts from your contact sphere. I would say Neeta should actually say something about how she's getting help as a fellow buying agent member, because she's a paid member of the federation. There are so much of collaborations that are happening between the buying agents here itself. So why you're going to US? That's also an opportunity. So look for the business locally here also. We are making collaborations.
Right. Yes.
Neeta, can you tell us something about that?
Yes. I mean, I am a perfect example for that. I mean, I restarted my buying agency last year. And since then, because of due collaboration with FBA and a lot of people that I came to know through buying agencies platform, I mean, I've had collaborations. I have visited Ukraine. I've had very good business delegation experience there. So I suppose it's all about collaborations and this time and age and time, especially of Corona time, and how it is going to be the next few months. And I suppose the sky is the limit. If you want to collaborate with the like-minded people, it only helps you in terms of also cutting down on your infrastructure costs and everything. You can be specializing in one particular field and the other person can have specialty in other product group, and we can all work together. I mean, you have to be open and you have to network and you have to collaborate with the right person at the right time, with the right frame of mind. Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock. Last question. Ananti, raise your hand. One last thing, then we break out in the rooms.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to ask that, like, there are so many buying agents in this room right now. So they are in direct contact with foreign buyers. So what is the response of the buyer right now? What they think that when their buying season will normalize or when they will start?
So Anant, we will not take the question right now. It's a lengthy question. You should watch the videos of the federation. We had the discussion a lot of time. We'll still again take it up when the next session happens. Please come early. All right, guys, I will break the rooms now. Who wants to go with Mike? Shreyash, I am going. You with, and are you available?
I like
yes.
In the mic.
And Mike also goes in another. This is the Shreyash room. Anybody would like to go in Shreyash room other than me and Mike?
I like to go.
Naveen ji, okay.
Yep, even me.
Lokesh, I want to go with Mayank.
Just tell me your name because I'm not able to see the screen now.
Kapil.
Kapil Grover?
Yeah.
Kapil Grover, Mike.
With Mayank.
Hold on. Who wants to go in the Shreyash room?
Deepak.
I will go.
Deepak, Ajay, Kapil, Mike.
No, Kapil don't want to go in this room. I want to go with Mayank.
Okay.
AV
Hand fab. So let me create a room for these two guys. Maybe we can sit down here itself with Shreyas. We don't need to go into another room. All right. So I'm leaving Shreyas in the room here. Kapil and Mayank. Kapil, are you okay going?
Yeah.
And Mayank, are you okay going?
Yes, I'm okay. No problem. After that, I will join Mayank as well. After we talk with Shreyas, I'll join.
Okay, I can shift to this. So please accept the room request, Kapil and Mayank.
I would also like to join with Kapil Grover, sir.
Kapil Grover, Matt India. Okay, hold on. Let me send you into that room. Matt India, room number 2. All right, guys. And now rest of us would like to stay here, or you still want to go into a different room?
I didn't get the request.
Who? Manu?
Naveen, I didn't get the request for the.
Okay. No, Mike is still here.
No, the room which Shreyas room.
Shreyas is still here. This is the Shreyas room. We created one extra room where Kapil and Mayank can go.
Okay. Rest all is here.
Yeah, we are using because everybody want to meet Shreyas, so I said why not sit in this room only.
Okay. Okay, sir.
It made sense, right? Now those guys who do not want to be in the room can leave, and otherwise you can stay here.
Okay.
Yes, Shreyas. Ajay ji, you had something for him, or who wants to talk to Shreyas? And Shreyas, you want to talk to anybody here?
Shreyas, I just want to listen to your introduction again.
Again, okay.
Okay, so I run a company by the name of Sourciage. It's basically a concierge for sourcing, and we started this 2 years back. And it's a buying agency for mostly hard goods, as in furniture basically from Jodhpur and Jaipur. I belong to Jodhpur, and I belong from Jodhpur, and right now I'm based in Gurgaon. I have good connections with furniture in the furniture industry, and our parental business is into shipping and logistics. So that's how we got a good connection with the shipping and with the furniture industry. We also have offices in Jodhpur and Jaipur, and we have been moving a lot of furniture for US and Europe in the past over 20 years. And that is how we got connected with a lot of good suppliers. And by good suppliers, I understand the basic requirements of a good supplier is to deliver on time, to deliver right quality, the products are not rejected, all these things. That's how I thought of starting another vertical and start making use of the connections and our workforce and our experience. And then we started a buying agency. And right now, what we are doing is, apart from the logistics and shipping, we are also providing the services of packaging, fumigation, and quality check, factory audits, vendor management, and product sourcing. And basically, we have good strengths in the furniture industry as of now, but we are trying to get more insights and get more connections with the other products also, because right now, if we supply to customers, we have clients who also like to have, for example, apparels or home furnishings. So we would like to have connections with the suppliers and buying agents who are specialized in that kind of products.
Thank you, Shreyas.
Shreyash, can you put your video on so that we can also have a good look of yours along with your contact details?
Yeah, but it's actually I was not very prepared for the call, and I just joined it at 12
Maybe he's coming back. He'll come back with the right set of
because I just got this mail at 11:55 or something, and then I joined it. So maybe after 5 o'clock, around 5 o'clock, we will have another call. So yeah, I'll be prepared for that.
We have 5 o'clock. We have 8 o'clock with exporters again.
Yeah. So definitely, I'll be
Yeah, Shreyash, if you can also join the meeting tomorrow, Sunday at 8 p.m. IST, that would be great, because I would really like you to learn a little bit more about what Global Box does for vendors pretty much everywhere around the world. So it would be great if you could join us tomorrow.
Yeah, I have already checked out your website, and I find it quite interesting because in the logistics part, we are also connected with a lot of freight forwarders and logistics service providers who are based in US and Europe. And we are kind of working with them in moving the goods online, as in we are some of our suppliers and some of our agent partners are also registered with Amazon, and they are also registered with Alibaba. So we know this kind of movement right now. So we are doing it. So yeah, definitely I'll be more than happy to get an insight on how we can work together on this part.
Excellent. Thank you.
Shresh, can you share your contact details, your
Yeah,
telephone
sure, I'll
number
do
and
that.
your email ID?
I will do that right now.
Yeah, Mike, I just wanted to ask something regarding the e-commerce platform.
Please.
Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, like we see in the e-commerce platform, there are many flash sales, especially for the mobiles. So we see a lot of that. So can we see that particular thing in the handicrafts also? It's a good idea or something like that?
Absolutely. If you go on Global Box, you will see that the first thing that you see, the very first thing at the very top, is deals and promotions. And when you click on deals and promotions, actually, I'm you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the thing and I'll show you the site. You see, I don't know if you can see deals and promotions, and then you have discounted products. So once you click on that, I don't know, I hope you can see it, but then the system is going to show all the products which are on sale. So it's one of the key features, because frankly, people are attracted to sales. People like the discounts and sales. So definitely it's one of the key features that we have.
Yeah, basically I didn't see any type of flash sales neither in the Amazon or in the Wayfair regarding the handicrafts products. I never see that.
For us, we have
so in my mind whether it is possible to do that or not. It is feasible to do that or not.
Look, so what our platform does, I hope you can see it. It automatically aggregates all the things, and it says product on sale, 50% off, 30% off, and these are, you see, these are handicrafts, whatever, mirrors and things like that, glassware, everything. So absolutely. And Ishank, one of the good things about once you put a product on a flash sale, we immediately shoot emails to all the people who bought that type of product before. So we inform them that there is a sale on this thing. We are very proactive about marketing your products. So that's going to give you exposure. And we put links. We put links directly to your store. We put links directly to your products. So then they click on the link, it takes them directly to your discounted product.
And what about the exclusive flash sales that is in the homepage?
What do you mean exclusive?
Exclusive, like a mobile phone that has sell his rights to a particular e-commerce company, and he can only sell that particular phone like that. That is what I understand.
Exclusivity.
Yes.
Look at if let's take this offline. Let's connect directly on WhatsApp.
Whether it is a feasible one or not, or I am just talking out of the construct. Yeah, that is my point.
Absolutely. We have all these features. They are embedded in the platform. But again, in the spirit of not monopolizing the discussion, I think we can take this offline.
Anybody else? आप लोग श्रेयस से मिलने आए, you guys are meeting Shreyas, nobody asking questions to him. You all wanted his name and number, that's it? And even the face? So Shreyash, tell me about your journey.
I would like to ask him a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shreyash, the question I had for you, because you mentioned that you are connected with a lot of logistics companies. We work primarily with FedEx throughout all India, but as you probably know, FedEx is not necessarily the most cost-effective when it comes to export. They're cost-effective internally in India. Intra-India, they're pretty good, and they gave us 40% off from their lowest prices, so we're very good at that. But when it comes to export, their prices are not the most competitive in India. So do you think we can discuss further about how can we connect with some of the other logistics and providers that you are connected with?
All right. Are you asking about logistics from India to US or within India? You're asking about India to US, right?
No, India to export, because we sell products worldwide, not just to the United States, but worldwide, to Europe, to Asia. So India to outside.
And it will be, is it like B2C transaction or a B2B transaction?
Both.
Okay. So for a B2B transaction, I would say that we can have cheaper options because there are a lot of freight forwarders who are working in this mode. But for B2C, we need to get in touch with courier companies or companies who are dealing with small shipments like FedEx or DHL for B2C, we need to have vendors who can deliver to the door of the customer. For B2B, it is more it is more feasible to have connections with local freight forwarders who can do the job in a very cost-effective manner.
Okay.
But for home deliveries or door deliveries, it's I think logistics is also a kind of service wherein your global box will be identified, as in Alibaba gives a good logistics, or Amazon is giving good logistics like timely deliveries. So for timely deliveries, I think you should rely on connections where like FedEx or DHL, because they are good connected and they have good reach in the entire.
Our experience with FedEx is good actually. To cover my buyers, we are using FedEx Freight only.
Yeah.
Also
for
B2C, large shipment.
B2C, it is good. For B2B, it is definitely, if you have a small, for example, a small custom broker or a small freight forwarder who can dedicatedly give you service, then that's the best way actually these days.
Mike, I would like to add something to you. I have a logistic arm as well. I have interest in a logistics arm. And for courier services, I want to mention that different freight forwarders, like for the UPS or FedEx also, different people have got different pricing for different sectors. Like a freight forwarder, FedEx, will give a very good rate to one of the freight forwarders who will give him the maximum load for US. And
Deepak, we are not discussing this part. Mike is actually a global box logistics. He's talking about sending shipments to different exporters. So he can't be changing the freight forwarder. He can't be having intermediaries.
Okay, Mike, we will connect one-to-one on
this. Yeah, you should do. Suresh, we are in your room or you are in our room. I would like to hear your story. How did you start your journey?
So I was basically working with a investment banking firm by the name of JP Morgan in Bangalore, and then I suddenly decided to join my parental company. My parental company is into shipping and logistics. We have around 16 offices across India.
What's the name?
Sai Shipping.
Sai Shipping. In Jodhpur?
Yeah. Jodhpur, Jaipur, Mundra, Navasheva, Pipavav, and Hazira, Ahmedabad, Bhopal, Mandideep, Calcutta.
So, I would be able to, yes, go on.
So we were doing a lot of custom clearance, and we started as a custom broker earlier, and then we started doing also freight forwarding. So after freight forwarding, I was doing freight forwarding for the past 6 years, and right now also I'm doing freight forwarding. So due to freight forwarding, I had built up good connections in international ports and the countries overseas. So that's how we connected, and we now I was able to do the entire shipment, as in from anywhere in India to anywhere in the world. So after building this chain, then I thought that if I have good connections with the suppliers here, and I could see a lot of interest in hard goods of India, because Indian hard goods like Indian furniture and handicrafts is different, as in even China is not able to compete with the kind of wood or with the kind of artistic design or creativity that can be done on a wood, on a piece of furniture in India. So that's the reason why I got into this. And then that was the beginning of my journey. And then we met a couple of buyers, and they were interested to explore the Jodhpur furniture. Then I got them to Jodhpur. We traveled for around 2 weeks. We did a lot of factory visits, and then that's how it started.
Interesting. So I'll connect you over another business which we do. We also manage cargo damages for full container load without touching your insurance. So we have a global maritime lawyers network wherein anywhere your cargo gets damaged on landing and it's FCL, we'll make sure that you get money from shipping line without going to a legal process or your insurance. So I'll ask Bhavna, actually, she's the marketing manager for this business. She's also our buying agent. That is exact example of how we are collaborating. Bhavna was having a little challenge with the garment apparel business. So when this business came in, she's helping me with the business as my collaborator, managing cargo Recupex India as cargo damage experts across the globe.
Okay.
So we'll connect. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. What's the name? Bhavna?
Bhavna Singh, yes. She usually is attending. She's also treasurer at the federation. She's very active. I think she's working on getting people on board. She's getting several calls because she's head of the volunteer team as well. So that's why she might have missed the 12 o'clock session.
Actually, I am also in good connection with the Jodhpur Handicraft Association. So if,
we would love to have 10-15 buying agents and 10-15 exporters doing a webinar.
Yes, absolutely. There are a lot of big exporters in Jodhpur, and they right now, I can get in touch with them and see if they can be available.
Definitely. We'll be very happy to help anybody, especially with technology. I would say Jodhpur is little behind than Moradabad if I can compare. I have several people coming from Moradabad, but we have not seen, you're the first one in the room, and that as a buying agent, because you're from technology side, you have been in corporate companies, so you understand technology.
Yes, absolutely.
Help you.
Sir, one more thing, the issue with Jodhpur is the flight connectivity has not been very good.
Yeah.
Jodhpur say,
they should adapt technology as soon as possible.
Exactly, that's true. Maybe that is a good point, and also that is a bad point.
That's but see, Manu, hold on, I'll give you the chance. See, when you have a weakness, you don't actually work on weakness, you go on a strength. Perfect example is our lockdowns. Everybody is not happy with Mr. Modi. I will not comment on their political side, but he understands the weakness we have. We are not medically equipped with kits and testings and hospitals if this pandemic goes to third stage. So our lockdown has to be very, very severe. So similarly, Jodhpur exporters understand there's a logistic challenge of buyer coming in. There's a huge problem in issues. We can't be flying into Delhi to meet. We can't take factory to Delhi also. They should be the first one to adopt Zoom meetings or webinar or GoToMeeting or any platform. And the association should encourage the exporters to get trained now. This is the time to get training.
Yes.
Because that is the future now. And especially for a city like, you will have, I'm telling you, and you will agree with me, you'll have much more business if you are technologically savvy and you're meeting people over online. Yes, Manu. You're muted, Manu.
Yeah. Hi, Shreyas. This is one question for Shreyas. Like while introducing himself, he has explained that he is into packaging also. He has good knowledge of packaging. So I do a lot of furniture in US and Europe. And the main point where I feel that I'm behind is the packaging. Somewhere I feel that my packaging is not that good, and the furniture and the big consoles or wall mirrors I'm doing, those are the packaging of those products makes the cost very high, right?
Okay.
So I would love to gain more knowledge about the packaging, and as sir has said that we should get more information about the latest technology towards the packaging. Like we can manufacture the products in our factory and we have our designers, everything we have, but technology is something that we can only we can know the knowledge of technology by these meetings only. So I would love to gain knowledge about the technology, especially in the area of packaging.
So right now we are doing the carton boxes and the cardboard boxes packaging. So are you talking about that, or you are talking about different any other? So we do like a 3-layer or 4-layer packaging, depends on the customer, and then there is a drop test and all those tests that I'm sure you must be aware of. So that's the checking that we do. So are you talking about that, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the cartons, corrugated boxes and all. But as I'm doing a lot of furniture and my buyers are
Manu,
also yeah.
Manu, I'll cut you back. Shreyash, an idea is coming into my mind. Let's
Yeah.
have a packaging session and event, and you can actually moderate the
Yeah.
event.
Yeah,
Then we have all the questions on packaging, furniture packaging, glass packaging. How about you guys? I think everybody will agree
Lokesh,
on
can I
it.
add something? Lokesh,
Yes,
can I
Deepak.
add something? I want to add something.
Yeah, Deepak, go on.
Okay, Manu, I want to mention that we have a packaging design Government of India Institute in Delhi. So
Okay.
they help you in designing the packaging of a product. There are
Okay.
specialized courses also going on with them. So you can just Google and contact them.
Okay.
So you will
So
have a good
anyway, we will do the session here. Shreyash, we will connect over this.
Okay. Okay. If you have,
Okay, thank
if you guys have anything regarding logistics and shipping also, I'll be more than happy to assist you. Mike, I can give you the rates if you want from India to US and door deliveries also. I can connect you with the US freight forwarders who are as per the region that you want. So just tell me one thing, do you also have a warehouse in US or you are planning to have a warehouse and then deliver it to the final customer, or it will be straight away to the customer?
It's FBA model. It's not a FBA model.
Achha, it's not FBA model. Okay.
Mike has a different name for it. Mike, can you tell us the name? Mike, I think his network issues having. Anybody else would like to have something and discussion and want to stay back and make somebody host? I have to leave.
So, Deepak ji, what is your company's name, or what is what are you are also into logistics?
Hold on. Deepak, I would can I make you a host and I can leave?
Yes, yes.
Because people want to stay and talk, right?
Yeah.
All right, you are the host now. Please accept, and I will leave.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
We
you.
have a
Okay,
Shreyash,
thank you.
Shreyash, we have
Bye.
Shreyash, we have a hello Shreyash. We have a special session today at 5 o'clock for handling taxation and GST. How that which buying agents are exempted. How you become a special exporter category in terms of GST. That's a paid event for non-members. I would say after the meeting, please connect back to Ajay or the ideation team. I can even send an email on the chat here, and you can ask them to invite you.
Sure.
For non-paid members, it's a fee of 750 only. You have to pay, and then you can be in the room in the evening.
Okay. Okay.
Mail at SBA. This is the. All right.
So Deepak ji, what is the you said you are into logistics and shipping. So what is the name of your company?
For my logistics arm, it is AG Shipping Agency.
Okay.
We don't have any CHA license. We are not a IATA, but we are a moderator. Like I have connections with several different logistic companies. Some are best at custom clearance. Some are good at courier services. Some are good at courier services for Europe. Some are good at courier services for US. So I have connections with all of these. And we are just a moderator.
Okay.
And we get a small fees. All the billing is done from my end, from our company's end. And we help, and I can guarantee that we are giving a very good services because we have specialized person looking on each and every shipment till the goods are delivered on every step.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you have any other questions here, it's regarding.
Anyone else want to speak to?
Yeah, just wanted to briefly say to Shreyansh, the model that we have, that Global Box has, is just a facilitator. So we basically connect the vendor with a buyer. Plus we arrange the shipping, and the shipping is done at no cost for the vendor. The shipping is actually paid by the buyer itself. So in essence, we do not store, we do not warehouse any products. Now this is for now. In the future, data driven, if we determine that some vendor sells 100,000 units of something in one specific geographic area, then we'll take those products in bulk and we'll ship them there. So anyhow, for us, the main thing is to become a facilitator worldwide. to bring together the buyers and vendors.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm leaving. Have a great day ahead, and hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
I'll take leave. Bye.
All the best.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Any other questions on this group?
Deepak ji, can I have your phone number?
I already gave it in my chat. You can just write it out, 98110.
Okay, yeah, got it. I got it. Yes, 98110. Theek. Okay, thank you.
So I have experience in this line for, like I told, 27 years. So
Wow.
I have a fair knowledge about logistics, GSTs, and banking, exports. Mainly, these are my lines, and I can help. I'm open to helping anyone who needs any kind of help on this.
Yes, sir. Great. Well, you have a lot of experience. I'm not so experienced, but yeah, definitely I'll get in touch with you for this. We also do, if you know, as in the MEIS licensing part, if you have any connections with that, MEIS licensing part is also for handicrafts. It was really good as of now, but I don't know how it will be.
Please get in touch with me because I am getting it done from outside. That's what I am also dealing in. I have 6 or 7 clients for whom we do the documentation part as well. For a small exporters who are into this, they don't have a team. So we have in our logistic division, we also do help them in all kind of documentation. Even for their bank work, we also help them.
Okay, great. So, okay, sir. I will get in touch with you for this. Thank you so much,
sure.
everybody, and let's be in touch. Let's see how we can work together.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. Any other questions?
That's all.
Okay, bye everyone. This is good for now.
Bye.
See you soon.